तो फिर से स्वागत है हमारे गेमिंग चैनल में, इसका नाम है टैप्ट्रिक्स। तो हम फिर से शुरू करते हैं द लाइफ इज स्ट्रेंज। हम वहीं पर बाथरूम पे ही है। पिछले एपिसोड में हमने उस लड़की को बचा लिया था, ब्लू हेयर वाली। और जो भी पिछले एपिसोड नहीं देखा वो जल्दी से जाके पिछला एपिसोड देख लीजिए।
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to. Your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
अरे साले सिक्योरिटी। बच्चियों से ऐसे नहीं बात करते सिक्योरिटी, तुझे समझना चाहिए।
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
हमारी शिजुका थोड़ी डरी हुई है।
I just got sick in
Hide
class.
the trust.
Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that Team Toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class. Please.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
Don't wander around here. Get on outside.
चलो कैंपस में चलते हैं अब। ओह वाह, बड़ा रईसों वाला स्कूल है इनका। ये है इनका स्कूल का कैंपस या फिर कॉलेज का कैंपस।
Rachel Amber. She
ये
looks so
लड़की
hopeful
शायद
and
गुम हो
pretty.
गई। हाँ, मिसिंग।
I wonder what happened to her.
क्या है? चलो थोड़ी गार्डन की शेयर की जाए।
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition.
एक्सक्यूज मी
But would you do Miss
मैक्स।
Grant a favor and hear me out?
ओहो, ये मुझे बोल रही है एक्सक्यूज मी मैक्स।
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high security penitentiary.
David Madsen doesn't need another excuse to harass students here.
David
Max, this
Madsen.
isn't about personalities. This is about protecting civil rights and our school's legacy of freedom. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
Blackwell is that old? That's incredible.
You should learn a little history about your alma mater. You'll find some fascinating facts. There's a lot of power in this region. I think it helps the creative juices flow around here. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Don't sign.
Miss Grant, I totally respect your passion and knowledge, but some security cameras
Chal
make me
meri
feel a
yahan
little
se.
safer.
I'm not against security, Max. We should all be concerned when private space becomes public. Your generation has been tricked to think everything should be recorded.
अब चल यहाँ से निकलने का वक्त हो गया.
I better read Warren's text before he
Oh,
blows my
bhai.
phone up.
किसकी लाश गिरी हुई है यहाँ पर? ओहो, मैसेज आ रहा है दोस्तों. आज में मैसेज आ रहा है. कोई इंतज़ार कर रहा है.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive. Hey there, Stella.
Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't he incredible?
I think so. We're lucky to have such a famous teacher. And I actually love his work.
Me too. His New York urban stuff is great, but I'm glad he came back to his Oregon roots. Screw the East Coast elite. It must piss off those pretentious galleries that Mark Jefferson is teaching photography to us Blackwell hicks. Plus, he is pretty hot for an older guy. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
No way. You can get him so busted. And he's not
No
going to mess
way.
around with a student.
That's what you think.
Now, how do you know this?
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him. Well, I heard that from a good source.
So, you knew Rachel?
Not really.
You
I saw her hanging with the other cool
No,
kids like
Rachel.
Victoria. Not my kind of clique. But I heard insane stories about Rachel.
चलो बैठा जाए थोड़ी सी देर यहाँ पर.
This day has been so insane. Everything is happening too fast. And none of it makes any sense. These visions, this power. I keep expecting to wake up one more time. But if this is a dream, then I'm not asleep. Which means somehow I did rewind time. Rachel Amber. She looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her. Posters over posters?
नोटिस बोर्ड में क्या है?
Somebody
शायद
really wants
नोटिस
to
बोर्ड
find
में
Rachel Amber.
इतने सारे पोस्टर्स।
I would so be there if a Sasquatch actually
ये
did
लड़की
battle
को
a
हमें
Razorback.
शायद ढूंढना होगा। शायद इस लड़की को हमें ढूंढना होगा। दिस इज फ्राइडे नाइट। बिगफुट स्टॉम्प।
Posters over posters? Somebody really wants to find Rachel Amber. Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
Is that really yours? Is that even legal?
Of course. Nobody knows about it yet.
Isn't it considered a weapon of war?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny, Warren said you were smart. Please, step back. Focus on making sure this drone doesn't crash.
What a complicated name for such a tiny drone. I don't want to go that way. Otter Power? I'm so not there. They sure get a lot of mileage out of Otter Power. Nope, I don't want to go. And this is where the otters perform their aquatic magic.
ये क्या? तीनों एक जगह पर लेटे हुए हैं।
Hey, Hayden.
कर क्या रहे हैं
There she
तीनों एक जगह
is,
पर?
the retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? Seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night, then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
Let's talk later, Hayden.
Bye, Max. No, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night.
क्या हम ये साइकिल चला सकते हैं? नहीं, नहीं चला सकते हैं। स्केटिंग कुछ भी?
Yo, Justin.
Check out the mags.
स्केटिंग भी
Come
नहीं
with
कर
the
सकते इसकी का। तो करे
Oh,
क्या?
yeah? Bring it.
What's your first move gonna be?
Jump?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on. We're done talking. You're too sketchy.
What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi Max. Could I ask you a question? Would you mind letting me sketch you? I do put my sketches on
बना ले
Facebook.
मेरी तस्वीर बना ले, मैं हूँ ही एक मॉडल।
I'd be honored, Daniel. Makes me feel
हाँ,
like
बाद
a
में
muse.
ऑटोग्राफ भी मिलेगा तुझे। हाँ,
Funny, you should say that. I was just
मेरे
thinking
स्केच
about
पे
my real
तुझे एक
names.
ऑटोग्राफ में मुफ्त में
Rachel
मिलेगा।
Amber.
Okay. Why don't you start drawing me? Even though I must be a step down from Rachel.
No way, you're a good substitute, Muse. Oh, that's Jer. Good, good.
Best portrait ever.
वाओ डैनियल, वाओ, तू बहुत अच्छा ड्राइंग करता है। अब तू मुझे हाथी की पिक्चर बना के दिखाएगा, हाथी घोड़े की। वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड।
Thanks, Max. I'd like to draw you another time if you want.
I'd like to study this photo if you don't mind.
At least I know where you stand, Max. Always in front of the camera.
This is a great image. All those rippling green coins. I hope everybody got their wish.
तो दोस्तों आज के लिए बस इतना ही। अगर वीडियो अच्छी लगे तो लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर लेना। तो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट पार्ट में। बाय बाय।
But if this is a dream, then I'm not asleep. Which means somehow